Hey, Chris, what is the issue that we're looking at with the use of GMOs?
Well, we're on the square over in Youngstown today, and someone had just come by and said, well, what's wrong with GMOs? And to answer your question, it's probably more of a question to say what is right with GMOs. Is there anything right with GMOs? And I think the answer is probably not. The huge question marks start when you try to figure out why they don't want to label food as being a GMO product. A genetically modified organism means that they're taking that structure, that natural structure of a vegetable or of an animal, and they're modifying that, they're changing it. It's all about money. They're changing it so that they can improve their yield, so that they can make better, bigger, fatter animals to take to the slaughterhouse quicker, so that they can make quicker sprouting vegetables that will yield massive steroidal looking strawberries and potatoes and tomatoes. To me, it's like horrifying because we don't know what's going on with that. It's like Frankenstein. It's opening up a can of worms. It's Pandora's box, everything all in one, just coming together and saying, what are these mad scientists doing? So I don't have an answer for you. I wish I knew. Maybe then we would feel safer about what's going on with the food industry today. All I have to say is that it's Monsanto that is to blame. They're the big promoters of this now. And if you are smart, if you're savvy in the world today, you're going to boycott things that are genetically modified, and for sure you're going to shy away of anything made by Monsanto.
Okay, thank you very much. And what's the issue with GMOs?
Well, it's the issue is we're getting food from labs, or we're getting food from farms, or if they turned our farms into labs. And I don't particularly care being a scientific experiment for big business.
What kind of dangers are we looking at from consuming GMOs?
Well, a lot of the stuff is being hidden from us, and from what I gather, there's problems with lab animals and different farm animals being fed GMOs that are getting cancer and growing tumors and all sorts of health problems. Yesterday I caught a few minutes of the show The Doctors on CBS, and they were talking about corn syrup and the dangers of the health dangers of corn syrup, like in our soft drinks and stuff like that, which had me, a light went off in my head, because all of our main soft drink manufacturers have come out in opposition to any kind of labeling of GMOs, and here they are the biggest users of corn syrup for flavoring and sweetening. And corn syrup, of course, is more than likely containing GMOs, or a GMO derived at product. So I'm thinking that they're causing all kinds of problems. One of the things the doctor said, that just consuming soda now, you have a 45% more chance of brain problems, the way the chemistry works in the brain and stuff, and causing things like depression, things, and eating disorders, things like that.
And GMOs would just make that worse.
Yes, they would.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Susie, what is the issue as you see it with genetically modified organisms?
Well, the ability of large corporations to use genetically modified organisms in the food we eat, and also to write the regulations that allow them to do that, is a real problem. And the citizens need to look at this carefully and realize what is happening to our food supply, and call your legislators and talk and tell them that we do not want GMO foods.
Okay, thank you very much.